Hi, I'm taking this empty box. I have opened the box and I draw some A-line shapes without any measurement. I just draw as much thickness I want or whiteness I want. You can have big or small. And I have cut those A-line shapes, total 4 pieces we need. With the masking tape or the paper tape, start to stick the pieces. First I will stick 2 pieces together, then the other 2, and then together 4 we will stick them. I'm using a thick cardboard, so if you have single piece or very thin, you need to stick more shapes like this, 4 or 5 pieces. 2 pairs are ready. Now we will stick together these ones as well. Again using the paper tape. Here you can see, now the last portion is left. We will stick it also like this. Here I close all the 4 sides. Now I will use paper tape in the inner parts as well, here like this, just to get the proper shape first. Here I have an empty box for the tea pot. It was a thermos, so I cut it into half without measuring anything. And the bottom of the pillar was almost the same size of this empty box. I cut it so it goes inside easily. Now I will stick it with the hot glue. Now apply the hot glue and stick those 2 boxes together. Here it's done, and for the bottom I will use this empty box. It was nice quiet finishing, so I thought it will be better for this. Now I will stick this piece also with the other parts. I have drawn the shape of the small box on it, so it's easy for me to check if it's in middle or not. I apply the hot glue. You can use the white glue as well, wood glue. Here I have some newspapers and my homemade paste, white glue. This is best for the newspapers to cover the box. So here I will start to stick the corners with the newspaper and my paste homemade glue. So they will keep holding each other, each part hold the other one to make it in the shape proper. So here I am using more cardboard pieces, almost the same shape of the box, and I will stick it like this because I was out of cardboard. I was not having enough cardboard, so I'm not using complete shape to make it thick, but I am using it for the top part where I can stick the other parts as well. To make it more thick, I am using more pieces of cardboard just for the top part. And sorry for the background sound, it's actually my parrot who is making crazy noises. Sorry for that. Here you can see I have made the top parts quite thick, And now I will use some more extra cardboard pieces. You can see one is small and one is big. The smallest one I will put it in the bottom like this shape, and the other one, bigger one, I will put on the top according to the size of the top part and the lower part. Here it stick like this, just to keep them in shape, the shape of the pillar actually. And here this will come like this. Don't push it inside more, just leave it on the top according to the sides, the height of the sides as well, like this. Okay, to make the pillar heavy and to stay on the place, I will use some these pebbles, small rocks or stones, whatever you call them. I will put them inside to make it heavy. And now I will check if it's fine. If it's not fine, it's less heavy, I will add more stones in it. And then here on these triangles, I will take more cardboard pieces to cover the inner space, cut them and try to adjust them inside the empty space. Here you can see it's not going, so I will cut it a little bit A shape like this, and it goes easily like this. So I need to fill all these empty space. And now I took another piece of cardboard. It was almost the same size, same shape of the bottom box. So I will apply the wood glue and some hot glue also to stick this part. Here is the other part of the lower bottom piece I used before. I will stick it here in the center as well. And more cardboard pieces to cover the sides, because this box was very thin, so I will use more cardboard to make it strong enough, and then I will fill the inner space as well. Here you can see I'll fill the inner space as well. This will go inside like this, and then the top part I have made a cut in center, which will go through the other piece like this. Now I took another thick piece of cardboard. I will put it in the bottom like this. I will measure the size. It will be also in the A shape like this. Here draw like this and cut it. In the exact same way you will stick the rest of the sides as well. And make sure you are using thick piece of cardboard, otherwise it will bend or damage. I am covering the top sides with the paper tape because here I need to stick the newspaper. Take a thick piece of newspaper, complete pages, and twist it like this and stick it this here on the edges with hot glue. And here I have some rolled cardboard pieces from my old project which was left over, so I'm using it here now. Okay, here I have again a square piece of cardboard and the egg cartoon as well, which I have cut also the exact size of the cardboard piece like this, which I will use to make it thick and strong enough to carry the weight. Apply hot glue on the top parts of the egg cartoon and stick the cardboard on top and on the bottom side as well. You can see I have stick top and bottom part, and egg cartoon is quite hard to carry the weight, so I stick the cardboard pieces on the top and then on the sides as well to cover this part. Apply white glue or hot glue on these top parts to stick the egg carton box on top of this. This is how it looks after finishing the cardboard pieces and everything. This is the actual shape what I need. Again, here I'm using some newspaper and my white glue paste to cover all the cardboard pieces, all the pillar with this paste and the newspapers. You have to cover all of the parts to make it quite hard and strong enough for the long-lasting purpose. Here you need to cover all of this and make sure your glue is not watery, otherwise the cardboard will damage and lose the shape as well. So bake the paste only. I have covered it all with the newspapers and I'm so happy with the result because it's quite heavy and quite hard. I'm using black acrylic paint to cover the cardboard pieces. You will see which parts I'm doing first. Here now for the top also like this. Here I have some white glue paste, my homemade, and acrylic paint, and I will cover this part which I did not color before with the newspapers to give it some texture. I didn't color it before because I want to give this portion some texture with glue and acrylic paint. You have to add some glue inside the paint so it will stick the newspapers like this. Keep sticking the newspapers and keep giving them texture, twisting them some or some crackling or something like this, so it will give a texture, not just plain newspaper. Here you can see like this. I will do the same thing for the bottom part as well. And you can see the texture of the newspaper. Now on top of the newspapers I will stick some tissues as well to give it more texture. In my acrylic paint, I have already added the white glue as I showed you before. So make sure you are not using just acrylic paint. You have to add the glue so newspaper and the tissues will stick together. This is how it looks. It's all black, but the texture is only on this part and on the bottom part. I mean the texture of newspapers and tissues. It's just on the bottom and on the top part, not in middle and not on the top part. Now here I have golden acrylic paint, and I will start to give it the shade on this texture part. Make sure the texture you made, it has to dry completely, otherwise you will not get the exact colors combinations or the texture. So let them dry completely, then color it golden like this, or your favorite color, whatever you like. I have some stones again, and I will spray them golden bronze color like this. These are my clay flowers I made long time before, and I spray them golden bronze as well to use for this project. Here I have some dark burnt golden shade, which I will give color on the top of the light golden as well, just to give them more prominent shapes. Here these stones are dry, and now I will start to stick them on this part only. Here, because of too much light, you cannot see the golden shades in the bottom part, just because of light. Here I am using brown acrylic paint and the white glue paste. I will mix them together, and I will apply this on the top part of the black, just to give them the looks of wood, antique wood or something like this, because I love to do coloring like this to give them the looks of antique furniture. So on top of the black, on the black, I apply this brown color with glue. And here it's done. This is the final look. Some brown color on top of black, and golden bronze and light golden shades, and some pebbles are giving it really a nice look. And in real it looks more classy, more wood type looks. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe to channel. I will bring more ideas. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.